Hi guys, James here. Welcome to Toboldy Goes Modworks, and this is build update part 1 on Meng's Kubelwagen, 135th Kubelwagen. Obviously made a start. Got a few sub assemblies here. This is obviously the bottom of the flat 4 engine. So we're going to glue that on. Goes onto this nice location plug. And it goes on like that, in theory. Okay. So that's the first bit on. This plastic is very nice. It's a little bit on a got a few tight fits to it, to be honest. But then, yeah. So obviously I made up the first part of step 5, which is the front steering. Hopefully, in theory, it should clip in like that. So there we go. So obviously that bit, we will get some glue in there. Not quite a snap kit, but I suspect you could put it all together either without glue. There we go. There we go. And that's the chassis done. So we'll move on to step 6, which is here, which is putting A1 and A4 on. So it's the cover plate. So we'll get them off here. So that's A1. That's off. And A4, which is one next door. Give those a quick clean up with the sanding stick. And that piece should, in theory, sit and okay in the he says, famous last verse. I've got it in the wrong bloody place. Muppet. Ugh. You can tell I've not referred. There it is. I mean, that literally clicks in place. So quick some on some of that stuff behind it, and find the sanding stick. Find a blue skinny stick. That's one that Judo hasn't eaten. Unfortunately, he has when he's got the chance. Got a feeling he's loose in the garden somewhere. And there we go. I mean, this Kubelwagen goes together quite quickly. So flip that over, and then we've got fit. Mr. Organised here. I've got to fit. Try not to stab myself with the knife. We'll put the A screw down there. Obviously I won't be able to find it in a minute because I've got the instructions. So the instructions have us put in A18 and A19 down here and here. So we'll do that. However, I'm going to have to look at what colour they want the interior. So MC41, 401, which is the one that black. Weird. Oh yeah, it has got a black chassis. Interesting. Yes, it's got a black chassis because that's the version I'm going to do. So, MC01, matte black. Yeah, it's matte black. Blah blah blah. MC215 is wood brown. So in theory, before I put those kickboards in place, I've got to put all these parts in because they're all the same colour as the floor. So I'm going to quickly do that, prime it, and get the bits off the sprue. I'll see you in a bit. Right, go for a quick coat of black. Now obviously we're going to figure out how to put these kickboards in. They were done using XF10. There we go, that's one in. And that's the other one in, job done. So I'm going to give them some light tacking under the seat because it's a beautiful fit. And there's no way I could have painted that on there. Alright, we'll let that dry, and now we'll get on with step 9, which is making up the boot rear body assembly. So this bit is the back of the boot effectively. So that's A34 and A35, which are those two pieces there. Find me a sprue cutters. Drop the part wide. Well done. Fingers went numb. Yeah, let's see that part. Brilliant. Sorry about my head. There we go. Get a sounding stick. And we will find the A20, that piece there. Okay. Get the cutters. Again, this plastic is remarkably soft, so you've got to use some extra care to sand off the sprue gates. Aha. There's a right way and a wrong way to put these pieces on. You put them on like this. Like that, okay? A little bit of extra thin. A little bit of extra thin there. Plonk that bit in there. And that's the rear body assembly made. So in theory, we should be able to fit it. Oh wow. This is literally, I mean, this would be a click fit. Nigel, you will have to get one and be pleasantly surprised by it. So that is the body assembly in the back. So what's next? The next plan. I think step 10 will miss out at the moment because obviously we've got to drill holes on one side, on both sides. Step 11, bonnet. So that's D5, which is this piece. And is it A23, which is that part there. We've got to get off. There. Mm-hmm. Right, change the plan. We have got to build up these side panels. That's a tad annoying. So in theory we need to paint them as well, so right, I think I'll pause it there. I think I'll stop it there and say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 2 of this. Alright, bye for now.